We need everybody to like, share, comment, and subscribe to all of our channels right now. IUIC Louisville.
Come visit the school or visit our website at israelunite.org. Keep the Sabbath day holy.
What are you doing? Do it now.
Now.
Of confusion. God is not the author of confusion. You want to know what people get confused from? From your own thoughts.
That's right.
From your own thoughts. Now the question is, what are you confused about regarding this Bible?
I ain't say God.
I'm feeling for me. Yes, sir. I'll be back. Yes, sir.
This 2 Peter. I'm gonna show you why I said God. 2 Peter's 1:20 now. It's gonna answer both of your questions. God is not the author of confusion because who is the author of this Bible? God. You trying to look at man. What book on earth has man not written? But people don't question checkbooks. People don't question arithmetic. They don't question the white man. But you want to know who they question? Somebody they can't confound. You can't confound God. Watch this.
This is the book of 2 Peter, chapter 1 and verse 20. Knowing this first, that no prophecy of the scripture is of any private interpretation.
This Bible is of no private interpretation, brothers and sisters. Come on.
For the prophecy came not in old time by the will of man.
This book did not come of man. I'm going to say it again for you. This book did not come of any private interpretation of man. Come on.
But holy men of God.
The difference between the people that wrote your math books that you don't question, your checkbooks, your science books, your physics books, the difference between them and this book right here, this was written by holy men of God. Come on.
Spake as they were moved by the Holy Ghost.
Psalm 68 and verse 11. This book was compiled together by holy men of God who were inspired by God to write. Like, tell me on earth right now, I want you, matter of fact, you. Tell me a book on this earth that can prophesy something that's going to come to pass thousands of years later. You got the floor. There ain't no book except this one. I got your answer now. Watch this.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 68, verse 12.
Did you think of, I gave you some time to think. Could you think of any? Could y'all think of any? Go to a math book that prophesies what's going to happen to a nation of people thousands of years later. You can't, because they're not holy men of God who were inspired by God. That's the difference between this book right here. Now, if you have a question, you can ask. This was not written by just any man. It wasn't written by King James for these Negroes that come. King James wrote the Bible. He didn't write nothing.
That's right.
He didn't write nothing. You can't prove that he wrote anything. Just for the Negroes in the back. So get a Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary, by the way. We got to get the scholars who actually study. Google scholars will have nothing to say to us. You can go to Google all you want. We actually read and study what we apply.
That's right. The book of Psalms, chapter 16, verse 11.
Bring it out.
The Lord gave the word.
Who gave the word?
The Lord gave the word.
The Lord gave the word. Come on.
Great was the company of those that published it.
Great was the company of those that published this book. Who were the people that published it? Moses, Hosea, Isaiah, Ezekiel, Daniel, Jeremiah, Joshua. These men, you were holy men of God who published the word that God gave. No regular Negroes wrote this book. I pray that answers your question, but I can assume that's not going to answer your question. When you have confirmation bias, you have an answer already in your head that can't be explained no matter what people tell you. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 28. You got that? I want Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 32 first. Hold this. Watch this. I'm going to show you a prophecy. Are you familiar with slavery? Are you? You familiar? Are you familiar with slavery? Have you watched 12 years as a slave? Have you watched The Butler? It's a movie. Have you watched The Butler?
I watched some slave movies.
Have you watched that?
No, I watched some old slave movies though.
Have you watched Birth of a Nation? That's old.
Yeah.
Okay, have you watched the new one about Nat Turner?
I don't know.
Okay. Even old, have you watched that one?
Yeah, I watched a lot of old
How about with
slave
Kunta
movies.
Kinte? You watched that one?
Yeah, I watched that too.
I'm just asking y'all so you might have in your head while we read this.
When the master gives you something, you take it. He gave it a name. It's a nice name. It's Toby. And it's going to be yours till the day you die. What's your name?
Toby.
Hi. Say it again. Say it louder so they all can hear you. What's your name?
Toby. My name is Toby.
Hi. That's a good nigger.
Man, I watched a lot of documentaries though. A lot of them.
All praises you watched them. I wanted to ask if you watched them to see if you have a visual in your head when I read this. This was prophesied thousands of years ago. I'm going to say it again. This was prophesied thousands of years ago. Watch this.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long.
God said, your sons and your daughters shall be given into another people. This was prophesied thousands of years ago. Whose sons and daughters were given into another people? The so-called African American, Hispanic, and Native American man.
That's right.
But God didn't call them that. God was speaking to the children of Israel. But he told them, your sons and your daughters will what?
Shall be given unto another people, and thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long.
You will have no military might to redeem your children. Come on.
And there shall be no might in thine hand.
You will have no economic might, no physical might, no military might to get your children back from your oppressors.
That's right.
You understand? Now I'm going to show you something.
Now, hey,
Go ahead.
on that word, also I know that black people sold us to the white man.
What's the difference between those black people that help sell us?
To me, them black people are traders, ain't they?
Get the definition of hand. Say again?
Ain't they like traders to me? If you gonna sell your own people to the white man, that's what they did.
Is that your understanding, clients? Is that your understanding?
That's what I seen.
That's your understanding.
That's what I seen.
That's what you see. You weren't there.
I
You
don't
weren't there
know.
in
I'm
60,
talking
90s. I
about-
assume you to be a man in your mid-30s to late documentaries. Got you. I'm gonna give you some history. So I'm gonna give you some books. You don't read no book that said that. I'm gonna show you why. I know you didn't read no books that said that. You can say that here, but we got books in front of you. We got knowledge right here. You got the definition of ham? Yeah. All right, watch this first and foremost. Who sold the children of Israel into slavery? Was it other Israelites or was it another nation of people? Let's read what the book had to say. Come on.
This is the book of Joel, chapter 3 and verse 3. And they have cast lots for my people.
They have cast lots for my people. Come on.
And have given a boy for an harlot.
They have made a boy a harlot. They have given our children for harlots. That means they hoard our children out. When we were made slaves, they had sex with us. They made us have sex with our mothers. That's where you get the term mother effer from. This is history. Come on.
And sold a girl for wine.
Go ahead.
That they might drink.
Now, understand, when you really know history, when they sold us, you don't have to hold this. When they sold us for resources. You see on these auction blocks right here? They said, how much are we going to sell him for? I want him for some wine. I'll take X amount of Negroes for a stock of wine. That's why it says they sold a girl for wine. You understand? You understand? Watch this. You don't have to speak yet. I got you. We're going to answer your question. We haven't even got to it yet. That's why I said confirmation bias. You gotta listen to understand, not listen to respond. That's right. Watch this.
Yea, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre?
Tyre is an ancient African nation. What have ye to do with Tyre? Do with me, Tyre.
And Zidon?
Zidon is also an African nation. Go ahead.
and all the coast of Palestine.
They are Arab nations. Come on.
Will ye render me a recompense?
Will you pay me back for not choosing you as my people? What does that mean? Who had a hand in our enslavement? Ancient Africans.
That's right.
The Tyre and Zidon. I got it. Tyre and Zidon. You don't have to say nothing. I got it. Tyre and Zidon.
That's right.
Ancient Africans sold the Israelites into slavery. Just because we share the same pigment don't mean we the same people.
Right.
And we're going to read this in a white man's book.
Right.
They know who the children of Israel are. Watch this.
And if ye recompense me, swiftly and speedily will I return your recompense upon your own head. Because ye have taken my silver and my gold, and have carried into your temples my goodly pleasant things.
They took away all of our riches when they put us into slavery. When we broke up, when we went into Africa from our land, due to Roman persecution, we had a lot of riches. You understand? They took our riches. Watch this.
The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians.
Who did they sell us to?
The Grecians.
They sold us to the so-called white man. The Grecians are the so-called white men.
That's right.
Africans, I'm going to say it again for those who are unlearned. Africans sold the children of Israel, who are so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, into slavery to the white man.
That's right.
Now, is that historical? Let's read it. Let's read the definition of ham. You can get this to him now. Let me see it. Oh, you don't have to read it. Yeah, you can read it. You can read it. Read the definition of ham for him.
Ham, the youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years before the flood.
Ham. Y'all know about Noah, correct? You know about Noah? You know about Noah? You don't know about Noah. Noah was the one who survived the flood. He had to build an ark. You familiar with that? So as soon as I start explaining, you know what I'm talking about. Watch this.
And one of 8 persons to live through the flood.
Why? Because it was Noah, his 3 sons, and their wives. So that's 8 people that lived through the flood. Watch this.
He became the progenitor.
Ham, his son, the son of Noah, became the ancestor of who?
Of the dark races.
Wait, aren't we dark? Are we dark? He's not answering. Are we dark?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
We are dark. So Ham is the forefather of the dark races. That's what the definition of Ham said. Watch this though. Not the Negroes. Wait a second. But he's not the father of the Negroes. How can he be the father of the dark races, which Negroes are, but not be our forefather? The so-called white man knows something that we don't know. That just because you share the same pigment, don't make you the same people.
That's right.
Who is the Hamitic nations that sold us into slavery? The Zidonians and Tyrus. Watch this.
But the Egyptians.
The Egyptians, Ham is the father of the Egyptians, who was a dark race.
Ethiopians.
Ethiopians are also a dark race. Libyans who live in Libya are dark races.
And Canaanites.
The South Africans, the Canaanites in South Africa are dark races.
That's right.
But they says the Negroes is not a part of that. Because we are not Hamitic, we are Shemitic.
That's right.
So Hamites sold the Shemitic people, the children of Israel, into slavery. That's your history lesson right there.
That's right.
And they sold us to the so-called white man. So,
Black people, right?
no. You're not talking about the same people. I already explained that. That's why I talk about confirmation bias. I didn't even get your name. It's okay. It's okay. When we was in West Coast of Africa, Dallas, we was in West Coast of Africa, the Hamitic nations that we just read, the Egyptians, the Ethiopians, the Libyans, the Canaanites, gathered the children of Israel and sold them to the white man, who then put us everywhere else. If we were already here, which we were, they took us from here and took us to everywhere else. The slave trade was full of black Jewish slaves. We are different from Hamites. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's history. Even the so-called white man know that. why do you think, I'm gonna ask you a question. Why do you think if black people or Africans sold other Africans, why haven't they came and got their people back? Because we ain't the same damn people.
That's right.
That's it. That's common sense. Black people love to claim, give me Exodus 11 and verse 7. Black people love to claim other people, but they ain't claiming us. That's why we switched to FBA, Foundational Black American. Oh, I'm not African no more. I've always been here. My forefathers always been here. Niggas don't even want to claim themselves. I'm part Indian, man. I'm Cherokee. I got Jeroboam down the line. You don't even know what the hell you're talking about. So ultimately, we want y'all to humble down, receive the information. If you have any questions anymore, we'll take them. But you got to have books. The Bible is the only book we need, but we have secular sources to confirm everything we're saying. Watch this. Now remember, we just read the definition of ham that said Negroes are different from Africans. But let's read in the Bible what God already said.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 11 and verse 7. But against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue.
Y'all are the children of Israel. None of the dogs of the other nations can speak against y'all or raise their tongue against us. Come on.
Against man or beast. That ye may know how the Lord God doth put a difference between the Egyptians.
He put a difference between the ancient Egyptians, the dark races,
and Israel.
Between the Negroes, who are the children of Israel.
That's right.
He put a difference between us.
Right.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
No regular man wrote this book, bro.
That's right.
God already said it, but we had to get the white man behind it, so we understand people have to hear the white man sometimes, because we just niggas up here, technically. To a lot of people that don't read, not saying you don't, but to a lot of people that don't read, we just regular niggas up here. But we read this Bible extensively and have everything to prove what we saying. You understand? That's why I said confusion doesn't come from this Bible. You understand? Confusion never came from this Bible. Confusion came when we have our own mind. Get Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 5. I'm going to show you something. Y'all got to forget everything that y'all have known and come back to this Bible. You understand? Matter of fact, yeah, read that. Then give me Malachi 4 and 4.
This is the book of Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 5. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart.
I need to trust in this Bible with all your mind. That's what y'all need to do first and foremost. Come on.
And lean not unto thine own understanding.
But don't lean into your own understanding. Don't lean into your own understanding. Your own understanding says that all black people are the same. Your own understanding says that white man wrote this book, or just regular man wrote this book. That's your own understanding. Would it be? How y'all doing? Y'all got any questions? Interested? We teaching our people who they are according to the Bible. That we are God's chosen people. That we ain't just regular black people. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we can prove are the children of God according to the Bible. And we got to turn back to our rich heritage and nationality. We're not just regular people. That's why we getting persecuted, put down, shot down, persecuted the way we've been persecuted. Because all the other people, the Arab man, the white man, the East Indian man, all of them know that we are the children of God, but we don't know. So I'm about to show y'all something. What? Read.
This is the book of Malachi, chapter 4 and verse 4. Remember ye the law of Moses, my servant, which I commanded unto him in Horeb for all Israel.
We got to remember the commandments of the Lord that was given to us by Moses in the land of Horeb, and the mount of Sinai. Come on.
With the statutes and judgments. Behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet.
God will send us Elijah the prophet in the last days. Come on.
Before the coming of the great and dreadful day of the Lord.
Before the coming and dreadful day of the Lord. Before the ultimate judgment comes, God is going to send a prophet to wake us back up to who we are. Come on.
And he shall turn the heart of the fathers to the children.
His purpose is to help us turn our hearts back to the fathers of the children. That's in this Bible, you understand? Our mind needs to be turned back to this Bible. Come on.
And the heart of the children to their fathers.
The heart of us, the children, back to our fathers, which is written in this Bible. Now, he gave you a couple curses earlier, Dallas. I don't know if you was listening, because I know you was talking to Officer your child to the side. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 48. So now, our job right now is to turn y'all mind back to the heart of the fathers, which is this Bible. You understand? So when you leave here, you're not going to be telling people you're black. When I ask you your nationality, what's your nationality? Go ahead. Be honest. You was about to say it. What? You was about to say it. You was about to say it. What's you about to say?
I was going to say Israelite.
You an Israelite? You know who you are?
Yeah.
How'd you find out?
Did my own research.
Did your own research. Alright, so when you found out that you was Israel, what must you do once you know that you're Israel?
Really spiritual.
Spiritual.
I use that.
There ain't no such thing as spiritual Israel. I can't be spiritually Chinese even if I wanted to. I wish I could be spiritually white so my credit score can increase. It ain't happening. So there's a physical people of God that God is coming for. Watch this. Get Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 48. We gonna teach as if you don't know who you are already. You understand? Because why? Because my man don't know. When he asked you earlier, he said, "Hey, what's your nationality?" You said black, right? We gonna scratch that out the surface. Remember, lose your own ways and put your mind on the Lord. Erase everything you thought you knew, bro. Watch this.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger.
God says, since you don't want to serve him, one of the curses is you're going to serve your enemies in hunger. Now my question, sister, in the car, my sister right here, you too. My question is, when you're hungry, where do you have to get your food from? Kroger's. You?
Restaurants.
Restaurants. Okay.
My mom,
Okay, I didn't know. I'm just asking you. Everybody got their own thoughts. Some people don't know where their parents get the food from. It's crazy. It's where you get the food from. My mom get it. I don't know. So you said whatever your mom said is what you get your food from. Kroger's. All right, you. Grocery store. Now my question is, everybody said y'all get y'all food from the grocery stores, Kroger's, whatever the case may be. Watch. Read that again.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger.
God says, since you don't want to serve him, you're going to serve your enemies when you're hungry. Who owns those grocery stores? The government, which are primarily what race? You agree? You agree?
Yeah.
Okay, so I get my food from the so-called white man.
That's right.
Because aforetime, I didn't want to serve God as the children of Israel in joyfulness and gladness. Watch this.
And in thirst.
When you want water, who do you have to get your water from? Huh? Water bottles? Kroger's? Same white people, right? You?
Store.
Huh?
Store.
Who owns? Huh?
The store.
The store? Who owns the stores?
Arabs.
Arabs? But not our people, right?
Right.
Matter of fact, we pay bills, don't we?
Right.
When you don't pay your bills, who shut the water valves off and have to turn it back on?
Right.
Why y'all say it low? Am I the only one that can talk loud without this? Just thank you. How about you? When you don't pay your water bill, who come and turn it off? There you go. Why? Because we, as the children of Israel, didn't serve God with joyfulness and gladness.
That's right.
Come on.
And in nakedness.
The clothes on your back. I can go to my own label or logo on your tank top. Do you know what it say? What it say? Made in what?
China.
Made in China. How about you? You don't know? You never check your labels? Huh? How about you?
What, the brand?
Yeah.
I know it
This
ain't-
is made in what?
I know it ain't made over here.
It ain't made by your people, right? You agree? You agree, Dallas?
Yeah.
Your people make your clothes?
No.
How about you, sis? Okay, come on.
And in want of all things.
If you want anything, you got to get it from another nation of people. Your car, your tank top, your hair, your food, your driver's license, your social security card, the camera stand, the camera, my glasses. If you want anything, you have to get it from who?
Your enemies. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon your neck. Now, I'm going to hold up this sign for y'all. I want y'all to look at this. I'm going to show you in the car too, sis. Can you get out the car? You gotta hold it down. All right, at least you honest. But you're going to come dressed properly next time, though, right? All right, we're going to hold you to it now. We're going to hold you to it. You too now. You got to pull the shirt down. You got a half off or something like that? She got a half off? All right, watch this. Now, I want y'all to look at this. Read the verse again. The same person that controls your water, food, and clothing, and you have to get your cigarettes from, will have to do what? They will put a yoke of iron. Read that part.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he hath destroyed thee.
This same person that controls your water, food, and clothing will put a yoke of iron upon your neck. Now, this was thousands of years ago. But they prophesied that it would happen in 1441 to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, in 1619. And when did those yokes of iron come off our neck? Y'all know? Do you know? How old are you? 14, yeah. They don't teach history in y'all schools no more.
I think it was the late 1800s.
Late 1800s? Okay, how about you? You know? Do you know? When they take the yokes of iron off our necks. How old are you, sis? 33. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's the late 1800s.
So they taught history. You should know this.
I don't know.
Okay.
What year it was?
What year it was? They took it off.
18, 19.
18. You a little bit off. But you in the right century. 1863 is when they emancipated the slaves.
That's right.
Or when they abolished slavery. 1865 is when they emancipated the slaves on paper, because there were still slaves in 2022. You understand? There was still slavery in Africa in 2022. Even last year, there were still slaves in Africa. They were selling us for $400. You understand? They ain't teaching this in schools. Read that part again. Read the prophecy again.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
Now when I ask you your nationality, what's your nationality? Black African American? Okay.
What's my nationality? Shit. I got black, African.
Oh, you change it up now. No, you don't have to match them if you believe in Israel. I got you.
Black African.
Okay, black
Jamaican.
Okay. So God said he was going to take those yokes of iron off our neck when we were destroyed. Now when I ask all y'all nationality, y'all never say this no more. Deuteronomy 29:1. Because he wasn't talking to black African Americans. Who was he talking to? He was talking to this people, right? You're right. But you can't get an answer now. You told everybody else you was black African American now. You shouldn't have changed up. Come on, man. There you go. But they don't know. They don't know. That means we're destroyed as a people. Watch what God calls us in the Bible. Who was he talking to?
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 29 and verse 1. This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 29 and verse 1. These are the words of the covenant which the Lord commanded Moses to make with the children of Israel.
God wasn't talking to blacks and African Americans. He was talking to you, the children of Israel. He was talking to you, the children of Israel. When he said these shackles and chains would come off your neck when you're destroyed, he was talking to you, the Israelites. You can't be calling yourself black because it's not in the Bible.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children